Hey everybody, do you need a retainer? Maybe you should consider this option. Time for some PFOing so you know where you're going. Okay, welcome back again. Here I am, Dr. Ryan Packard, your local orthodontist at Packard Family Orthodontics. Thanks for checking in again. So, it sounds like you might need a retainer. Before we get to that, remember to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, or have any questions, leave a comment, and consider subscribing to our channel so that I can open your eyes to the wonders of straight teeth and beautiful bites. Okay, so the other day I was in consult and I saw this fantastic thing and I had to make a video about it. You can imagine it has to do with teeth, specifically retainers. This patient had been in orthodontic treatment, gone through orthodontic treatment, strained her teeth, all the whole shebang. And finally, 58 years later, did you get that? 58 years later, back in the ortho office. I didn't take care of her teeth back in the day, but back in the office, and finally, the retainer broke. But that's pretty impressive. 58 years later, everybody wants a retainer that can last that long. Well, actually, I don't know about that. Some people wish that they could just throw away the retainer or bust it up or, stomp on it. Not everybody loves retainers. But for those of you that are passionate about keeping your teeth straight and not letting them back to where they were before you had the braces or the Invisalign, then retainers are important to you. Did you know? Some of you already may be a part of the Relapse Club. That means that you got your teeth straight, closed all your spaces, fixed your bite, whatever it was, and now you've stopped wearing your retainer, slowly it stopped fitting, and your teeth, bleh. And so you end up coming back to the orthodontic office, and we get to see you again, and we get to work with you again, and it's fantastic to try and get everything back together. Rule of thumb, or rule for life. Retainers are for as long as you want to keep your teeth straight and spaces closed. If you decide to give up on that endeavor, then you will most likely, over time, find your teeth shifting again, and you may not be very happy about that. So, retainers, right? 58 years is a pretty big deal. I don't know, that might be a record. If your retainer has lasted longer than 58 years, I want to know. Leave a comment below. You're probably wondering, we're not going to spend this whole time talking just gawking about 58 years, but I did want to bring up that particular retainer type. Can you guess what it is? Voila! It wasn't this exact design, but the idea behind this retainer is commonly referred to as a Hawley Retainer. It has acrylic in the middle, so it's a little bit of a harder material in the middle, and then it's got these wires that they build into the material and then go around the teeth. Very effective retainer. A lot of orthodontists use these and like these. These, as you can see here, sometimes depending on the design, the metal pieces like that or like that, those are loops that they build into the retainer. And you can take pliers and you can squeeze those loops down, or you can make adjustments in the wire to try and make the retainer fit better. Or you can adjust the acrylic again to try and make the retainer fit better. Or just if it's getting loose, you can tighten it up by squeezing these loops. So it's a very valuable retainer and can be very durable. Unfortunately, there's no research out there that I'm aware of that suggests that one particular retainer is better than the other in how they hold the teeth. They all have their places, different retainers for different uses. This clearly is not the most cosmetic retainer. Those vacuum form retainers, they look like Invisalign or invisible clear retainers. Those are probably a little more cosmetic, or even the glued ones, the permanent retainers that go behind your teeth, but disadvantages and advantages. And everybody is different. Just because this patient was able to make her retainer last for 58 years doesn't mean that you will. Everybody bites differently. Sometimes you grind, and if you're prone to losing retainers, or if you have a dog, dogs love retainers. The point is, just because one person was able to make it last for that long doesn't mean that you would. All right, so you still need to visit with your local orthodontist to decide if there is a particular retainer type that would work well for you. But keep this in mind, this is a pretty good retainer option. And depending on if the benefits of this type fit your needs, then this may be the best choice for you. Hawley Retainer, wrap retainer, just one of the traditional kinds with the wire in the front. So I just wanted to fill you in on that exciting news. I've never seen that before. 58 years. Still very impressed by that. way to go. If you are out there and still holding on to your retainer, your same retainer from back in the day, leave a comment below. Let's see who has had their retainer for the longest. And then we all will give you some applause because that is some serious commitment. I'm proud of you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about this retainer. Nope. Remember, give us a thumbs up on this video if you like it, or leave a comment, specifically if you've had your retainer for more than 58 years, and subscribe to our channel so that I can open your eyes to the wonders of straight teeth and beautiful bites. That's all I've got, just a little PFO so you know where you're going. Packard out.